Hallo und herzlich willkommen, greetings and welcome ich dein Host to the balance patch video of Heroes of Vordë version 2.1. This is a smaller scale, mid-patch balance update that is aiming to level the metagame for the upcoming Battlefield tournament. First off, we have a few balance changes to cards. We start with Dorfl. Dorfl has been the mainstay in all soldier decks, being aggro or control. The card is made to be playable as a 3-cost 4/4 in aggro, and was an 8-cost 4/4 that also had a steal effect later on. The nerf is hitting the latter version. The invest effect on Dorfl will now cost 7 instead of 5. White Healer's nerf in 1.0 hit the card too much. It's been 2 expansions since then, which also means that the overall power level of the cards has increased, but even without that, White Healer was in need of a buff. Therefore, we give it back its original effect, although at half the power. Altering the basic rules of the game is a powerful effect. Therefore, after the patch, Decisive Victory will now cost 8. And lastly, we have a sleeper card, Battle Mage's Preparation, that although it wasn't played that much, when it was played, it generated a good enough advantage that you were able to win the game with that. This card was a 4-cost in the paper version of the game, but I buffed it to be a 3-cost to be played more. Now that we got familiar with the card, we'll set its cost back to 4. Now on to some system changes. Thorns, the 9th keyword that can be applied to armor, will have a slight buff. Before, when your opponent attacked one of your creatures that had thorns, it only strengthened the retaliation damage of that creature. Now the damage from thorns will come first. For example, you have a 3/6/2 Guardian Sophisticated Officer, and somehow you gave it thorns. When your opponent's creature attacks this, first you will deal 2 damage from armor, and then will the normal combat damage resolve, you dealing 3 damage to the attacking creature, and the attacking creature dealing damage equal to its power minus your armor. The thorns damage you deal cannot be lethal. And lastly, a clarification on the term event. Before the changes, when you played an event, only all the other copies of the card were banished, but the card you played went to the discard pile. Now all copies of the played card, including the one that triggered the event, will be banished. And that concludes patch 2.1 for Heroes of Vordë. Thank you for watching, and see you on the battlefield. Servus und Farewell. Isten óvjon.